So I performed a test in April to see what I could get out of the leftover leaves from fall, the dried and brittled leaves that basically hung around all summer, or all winter rather. And this is that test. For the first couple, I am showing some Coreopsis that I ordered from Botanical Colors. It's a little bit blobby, but eventually the color will turn out, I think. And with a little bit careful application, I think that this could be a very nice addition to the standard acrylic printing. But to try it out, it's just so-so. It is a complete pain in the ass to remove. I'll have to see once it dries a little bit better. Oh, incidentally, to sandwich the bundle I'm using, someone had suggested these aluminum plates, mounting plates that Dick Blick sells. So I tried them. There was no warping. It also didn't let the dye bath water in, so the paper stayed a little bit whiter than I usually like. I like a messy print, but that's just me. Next, moving on to the marigold I ordered from Botanical Colors as well. Same as the Coreopsis. A nice color. I have to, in the future, be more careful about how I apply it. But the color turned out really nice. So I can see using that a lot more in my practice. And now on to the actual leaves. What I could find in the yard was a combination of maple and oak left over. And I had soaked these in a rust solution to try to get a little bit darker print. So you can see some very gentle and light prints out of these, which is kind of a success since these leaves hung out in my yard underneath snow all winter long. So, I'm fairly happy with this. Some of them are a little bit more delicate and light, very sweet, and a couple are rather nice. There are, later on in the bundle, there are a couple of fresh leaves, myrtle, from the ground cover that's just sprung up earlier this April, so it added a little bit of mystery in there. You can see that orange spot, I think, is a bleed through of some of it. Yep, there's the little piece of myrtle that I have. I'll probably use that again. It's nice bright green and has a good reaction. But overall, I'm fairly happy with this test. It means that I can just pick up any random leaf in the yard and have some fun with it. Next time I'll go back to the Masonite boards because they let in a little bit more of the actual dye bath to stain my papers a little bit better. But, overall it's a good showing. Some dried eucalyptus, nice bright orange yellow. I think that's old. That may be 3 or 4 years old too, so always good eucalyptus. We do have a fairly neutral water here. We have a reverse osmosis system, so it removes almost all the impurities for our water, which, compared to our old place, which had very rusty water, I love the way that printed. Well, this is very neutral. It'll be very dependable in the future. I can't wait to start seeing some nice leafy juicy prints, but we're just into spring, so I'll have to wait a bit for that.